I bought this old cabinet off Facebook Marketplace and took it from this beat up old cabinet to this refinished one with a concrete countertop, and I'm going to show you how. This is part one, the prep. I started by removing all the doors and then numbering them with tape on the back so I could put them back the same way later. I then removed all the hardware because I'm going to be painting these doors as well. I also removed all the shelves for a special project later. This cabinet was pretty gross, so I'm going to clean it really well with this cleaner. I cleaned every inch of this thing. Honestly, throughout this project, I probably cleaned this cabinet like 20 times. You can never be too safe. I also cleaned all the doors. You can see how dirty they were. This cabinet was not treated well and it had a ton of dings on it that I'm going to try to fix with wood filler. This is my first time using Minwax wood filler, and honestly, it was fine. I started on the top trying to fill in all the different cracks and dings, and by the time I was done, it looked like it had chicken pox. This is where I realized I wasn't going to be able to save the counter, and that's why I ended up pivoting to a concrete countertop, but we'll get to that in part two. Then I sanded down all the wood filler just to be sure that it wasn't going to work out. I did all the sides, every inch, so that it will take the paint really well. Make sure you wear a mask and then clean again. I used a sanding block for some of the smaller spaces. I then sanded the doors to prep them for paint as well, using a much smaller sander because there were more details on the doors. I then taped everything down in preparation for paint. I wanted really clean lines, and I wasn't painting the back of the doors or the insides of the cabinets. I'm using this Behr cabinet paint in order to paint everything for primer. I started with the doors because of the fine details, using a little sponge brush and then a roller in the larger spaces. I did the doors first and then I did the cabinet. I'm not doing the top of the counter, so I was able to leave that without any kind of primer on it. I did 2 rounds of primer, but I only taped me doing the one. You always do really light coats so that you don't end up with any kind of drips. So it always looks really scary when you're done with round one, but you just have to trust the process. You want to pull the tape while the paint is still wet to get the cleanest lines, but that's it, prep is done. Come back for part two, the countertops.